going to speak on American contemporary artist and designer Brian Donnelly, better known as Kaws. Born on 1974 in Jersey City, New Jersey, Brian became interested in skateboarding and graffiti as an adolescent. As one of the younger kids of his group, he was strongly influenced by the older kids that were tagging in the streets, doing small tags to huge mural-sized pieces. Seeing tags or pieces around the city done by kids that he knew in places that probably thousands of people a day would see blew his mind. He was instantly inspired. Just before high school was when Brian came up with his own tag, Kaws, and started leaving his mark on phone booths, billboards, bus stop ads, and everything in between. He was combining street art with everyday advertisement. Brian is most known for his cartoon-style characters and his signature 2 X marks as eyes. These X's became so prominent that even without a character, you'd be able to recognize them as Kaws' signature X eyes. Soon, his work started getting recognition in the graffiti world, and shortly after, the rest of the world. He has his own toy figures. He's worked in the clothing industry. He has paintings and sculptures in museums and galleries all around the world. He's worked on an album cover for hip-hop mogul and fashion icon Kanye West. He collaborated on some sneakers with the Jordan brand. He redesigned the 2013 MTV VMA Moon Man Award. He even had a float designed by him in the 2012 Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. Although he made a big shift from graffiti to what he is doing now, he still keeps whatever he does or makes based around his signature X marks. Now we are going to take a look at and analyze 2 early pieces from Kaws. The first piece is called Guess, Phone Booth Ad Disruption, made in 2001. This piece is an acrylic painting on a printed phone booth advertisement. It is 49.5 inches by 29.5 inches in size, which is a fairly big piece. First off, we notice this is a Guess ad, obviously because it says right at the bottom in big all-white capital letters. The artist would obtain these advertisement posters by unlocking the glass panels and casing them on phone booths and bus stops. He'd take the posters and paint his own graphics on them and put them back. The next thing we notice is the model in the ad, but her face is masked by a very flat, cartoon-like skull with X's for eyes, the artist's signature mark. Connected to the skull is an elongated, ghostly tail, like the body of a snake. The figure wraps around the model, similar to the way a snake constricts its prey, or like a spirit taking over a person's body. He uses bright and warm colors to match the color palette of the ad. His colors look so rich, as if they were printed on, because he would apply multiple layers of each color. There are no visible brush strokes, and his lines are so precise and clean. So clean that you would mistake his painting on top of the ad as being part of the ad. It is playful, but also a bit eerie. I have 2 interpretations about this piece. I feel that in this piece, along with many of his other advertisement pieces, that Kaws is taking the idea of beauty, which these high-end brand advertisements are trying to portray as having a perfect, symmetrical face and model body, and is literally changing the face of that belief. Beauty is like art. It is subjective. Beauty should not have a set standard. It doesn't matter what's on the outside. It's what's inside that counts. Another interpretation I have is, don't get caught up by temptation, specifically not to get caught up in the material things. This next piece is one of his earlier works. It was done in 1996. Since this was graffiti, which was and still is an act of vandalism, this piece could not be considered. Like most graffiti, this piece was done with aerosol paint. Again, Kaws uses colors similar to the color palette of the billboard ad, other than the green, so you could differentiate his name from the ad. Billboards are huge, so this piece was pretty big in size. In this piece, like his other advertisement pieces, he paints his own image into the advertisement. Notice how the horse's front leg comes in front of his piece. On the left side of his name is his signature cartoon-like skull and crossbones with his signature X's for eyes. On the right side of his name is a cross-shaped tombstone with a dollar symbol on it. This was Kaws literally attacking Marlboro, spitting on their ad, and changing it how he sees right. If they want to promote tobacco, then they should portray the truth, which is they are killing you while at the same time they are taking your money. Brian Donnelly's work is very playful and fun, but it also conveys a deep message. Just like all artists, he was just a kid trying to get his art seen by others, and he was having fun doing so. He stayed true to his passion and continues to push his art in different directions. Brian Donnelly is Kaws.